Hello internet people, welcome to another edition of the Broken Box Gamer. Been away a little while, sorry about that, had a bit of a cut to the bonds. And yeah, still got the tea though, and still bringing games to the table, because I like doing them and hopefully you like seeing them. But anyway, today, more on the tea. Today I'd like to take a look at a wonderful little game. It's really easy to play. It's quite a quick one too. It's almost like a combination of lots of little games, the way it's presented, the theme of it. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's quite a cheap game as well, all things considered. And that's Hit Zero. Oh, I really like this one. This one's quite cool. The way that it's kind of been designed to make it look like somebody scribbled all over it. And the playing pieces are the same. You've got like dirty playing cards and, well, not really dirty, but they're made to look dirty. And pieces like a credit card that's had a sticker put on it, and bottle caps with stickers and things. And I think that's a really nice touch. They've really gone out of their way to present it as a game that's been created during an apocalypse, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I mean, even the rear of the game is for a game called Hit the Road, so you've got an entirely different game on the back there. I think that's absolutely wonderful. But this is Hit Zero by Martin Wallace. Let's get it to the table, see how it plays, and yeah, I can't wait. This one's great, awesome.
Auction board, bidding markers, lead survivors, regular survivors, zombies, black attack dice and red horde dice, resource tokens, initiative tiles, special tokens, contaminated area keys, adventure cards of 3 difficulty levels. The first step of playing Hit Zero is to set up the 4 play routes. You do this by taking the 3 levels of adventure cards ranging 1 to 3, shuffling the decks individually, and then with level 3 on the bottom and level 1 on the top, bring them together to create the adventure deck. Done. Then create 4 columns of cards with 2 rows each. These are the various routes the players can take each round. Nice. Next, each player will choose a colour, receiving 1 bidding marker and 1 lead survivor of whatever colour they choose. Once chosen, place the auction board within view of all players, with everyone's bidding marker on the 0 spot. Along with their lead survivor, each player receives 4 regular survivors, which we'll place over here for now. Each player is then given 4 of each resource. That's red fuel, yellow adrenaline, and blue ammo. Red fuel tokens allow you to escape any horde, provided you have 2 to spend. Blue ammo tokens allow you to get a free attack against the horde before the main fight starts. 1 token spent gives you 2 black dice to attack with. You can spend as many as you want. And finally, yellow adrenaline tokens. You can spend these whenever an adrenaline or a lightning symbol is rolled on the attack dice. More on adrenaline shortly. The game is split into 3 phases. The planning phase, where the routes are laid out, the auction phase, where you get to bid on who chooses a route first, and finally the encounter phase, where you deal with whatever your chosen route has in store for you. With the planning phase already done, let's look at the auction phase. This is where players spend any resource of their choice, bidding against each other in an effort to decide the player order and who gets to choose a route first. Routes always go from left to right. So for example, if we won the bid and went first, we could decide to go here, avoiding any zombie encounters, yet receiving 2 ammo to add to our pool of resources. I'll also get 1 point upon successful completion of the card, which we will retain until the end of the game. Also, this card gives us an extra survivor, which means 1 more die to throw during combat. Here's a survivor. Once that part of the route is complete, we move to the second half, keeping that point card with us. Once again, the first thing we do is receive any resources printed on the left-hand side. That's 2 adrenaline and 1 ammo. And that's it. Route complete. Remove your survivor, end of turn, and discard any non-point cards. With the planning phase complete and the auction phase ready to begin, each player will look at the routes available and decide to spend any of their precious resources in order to bid against the other players. This is to decide the player order and who gets to choose a route first. You can use ammo, fuel, adrenaline, or a combination of them. We'll start off the bid by spending 1 ammo and 2 fuel, which will move us to the number 3 space on the auction board. Green, our competitor here, is going to decide to spend 2 ammo and 2 fuel, placing them ahead of us in the play order. You don't have to bid, but other than the 0 space, it is worth noting you cannot share a space on the auction tracker. At the moment, green is going first, but the bid only ends when all players are done bidding, so let's throw in another 2 fuel to give us that first go. Moving 1, 2, so we get to go first. Green will go second, and for now, yellow and blue are tied. But, blue is deciding not to leave anything to chance, and it's going to throw in an ammo to give them 3rd place. Yellow is happy saving their resources, as they do become scarce and highly sought after later in the game. So now that the auction is done, our player order is red, green, blue and yellow. Each player is then given one of these numbered initiative tokens as a reminder as to when their turn is. We won the bid, we're going first, so we get Happy Croc Burger card. Nice. Now on to the encounter phase. We're in the mood to kill some zombies, so let's go up here. The first thing you do is collect the resources marked at the top left hand side of the card. In this case it's 1 ammo, 1 fuel. 1 ammo, 1 fuel. Nice. There's also a little green symbol down here with a 2, which means we're going to have to fight off 2 zombies. To do that, we'll be using these attack dice. Let's have a quick look at what these do. So these black dice are the standard attack dice. The first symbol here means you get a kill. 1 kill symbol, 1 zombie killed. Simple. The second symbol allows you to kill a zombie, and if you spend an adrenaline here, that's the little lightning symbol in the corner, you can kill an additional zombie. Next is the skull with an adrenaline symbol. This means that unless you spend an adrenaline, you will lose 1 survivor, or if there's no survivors left, you die and are out of the game. Next up is just the adrenaline symbol, simply spend 1 adrenaline to kill a zombie. And lastly, blank means nothing happened. Towards the end of the game, you'll start coming across red hordes, as well as green ones. For example, this one here is red with 2 skulls. So in this case, you'll fight 6 zombies and swap 2 of your black attack dice with 2 red ones. 1 replacement per skull, which means the game's a lot harder as red dice have these skull symbols on, which means that 1 of your survivors are dead and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So here's our little red hero, and we'll add his 4 survivor chums to the card as well. You don't have to place the survivors on the card, but we will because it looks kinda cool, nice bit of theming. And the 2 zombies are here, ready to nom on some brains. We're going to spend an ammo before the fight to give us a free shot. 1 ammo equals 2 attack dice. Remember, this part of the battle is optional, so if you want to save your bullets, you're welcome to, and just skip this part. So here we go, rolling the 2 black attack dice. 1 successful hit and a blank. Nice. Only 1 zombie to go. Now we do the main fight. 4 survivors and our hero, 1 dice per survivor, so we're rolling 5 attack dice here. It's worth noting that the battles and rolling the attack dice continue until either all zombies or all survivors are dead, removing an attack die every time you lose a survivor. Here we got 3 hits, 1 adrenaline and a blank, so with only 1 health per zombie, we won this battle easily. Battle complete, we move on to this card. Collect the fuel, 4 of them, adding to our resources, and then take the steering wheel token. None of these tokens except for the Molotov are for purpose until later on in the game. For now, we'll discard this completed route, and the next player takes their turn. And now it's the green player's turn. They're gonna go here. For choosing that route, as shown in the top left hand side of the card, they get 2 ammo. As shown in the top right hand side of the card, they also get 2 points, so they'll retain this card when they're done with it. They also get the Molotov token, which can be used once per game to destroy a whole horde of zombies, regardless of its size, and you can use that anytime you like. So, keeping the Molotov, green will now move on to the second half of their route. keeping that card, of course, for the points. On this route, they collect 2 fuel. And that's about it. 2 fuel tokens. Nice. The round will continue with the remaining players taking either of the remaining routes and collecting the resources along the way. Once all routes have been completed and cards retained and discarded, return to the planning phase and create another 4 routes. Then play will move on to the auction phase, another encounter phase, and so on until the deck runs out. The winner is declared as either the last player standing after the encounter phase, or whoever has the most points once the end of the adventure deck has been reached. If a player dies on any of their routes, the route is discarded and no rewards for that route are given. The only other change to play is in the event a player dies. If this happens, you add a contaminated zone key to one of the bottom routes, and if another player dies, you add another key. The first key is labelled number 2, and the next key is labelled number 4. So the way this works is when the first player dies, you simply add the number 2 key to the bottom. This means that bottom route will cost an additional 2 resources. Another player dies, add a number 4, so the bottom route will now cost 4 resources, and the next one will cost 2. And that's Hit Z Road. You simply discover routes, bid on player order, collect and manage resources, kill zombies, and try to stay alive, being the last player standing to hit Z Road.
And that was Hit Z Road by Martin Wallace and Space Cowboys, I think. And Asmodee, I think, is in there too. I don't know. But either way, this is a fantastic game. Really enjoy this one. Really good fun to get to the table. Pick up and play within just a few minutes. I hope that watching this video you've managed to learn a little bit about how to play it. And maybe you'll go out, maybe give it a try and see for yourself just why I think this one's a bit of a gem. Like I said, love the theming. And my kids love it too. It's an absolutely fantastic game. And yeah, that's Hit Z Road. Amazing. But yeah, so like I said, I've got a bit of a busy time ahead of me, so I'm not sure when I'll be able to get to the table as much to get these videos done. Hopefully I will. And until then, if you like the video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if any of these you'd like to see. I will honestly try to get a picture or something, or at least a little video showing what games I've got, so you can say, oh, I like that one. Give that one a go. There's another video I'm planning on doing about what my favourite looking games. You know, maybe go off the topic of tutorials a bit, and just generally have a quick look at them. You know, which will be a nice video to do, I believe. But yeah, there you go. Like I say, give it a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Take care. Have a good one. So, like I say, I love the way... Oh, I forget to mine the two. Mine the two for a while. I've lost the plot with this one. Start again.